Hello and welcome, my beautiful Geminis. My name is Allison and welcome to Mystic Wisdoms. Thank you so much for tuning in today, my beautiful Geminis. I am an intuitive freestyle reader. If you are new to my channel, if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I'm very blessed for your energetic exchange with me here on my channel. Every time you watch my channel, it supports me. Every time you give me a like, a share, a subscribe, leave comments down below. It really does help support me in the most subtle ways, and it is a great energy exchange, my lovelies. So today, a Gemini, we are going to just do a freestyle read for the next month for you. We're going to be just looking at the cards and seeing what they say. Generally, it'll just be some advice on what you can look at for the next month, what you can work on. We're just gonna see what comes up. I don't really have any questions. That's what makes me a freestyle reader. I just let the cards do the talking and interpret them in the most intuitive, energetic way that I can. Okay. I do have several decks of cards here, and then I have my Royal Mischief cards here at the end, and it is just a general energy that I'm going to pick up on that may be around you. It may or may not go with these cards. We'll just have to see at the end. Do know that this may not be for everyone, so if it is not your story, that is fine, and I apologize. If it is your story, great, wonderful. This is a collective energy read, so keep that in mind. Let me get a sip. Okay, so we'll go ahead and jump in for my beautiful Geminis. So this is going to be like a monthly reading. I'm only putting content out once a week now, and my content will be all air signs, all earth signs, all water signs, all fire signs. One energetic body per week, and right now it is the air energetic body. So if you're checking your sun, moon, and rising, if you are a water energy, that'll be next week. Okay. The other energies have already been put out the previous 2 weeks. Okay. I did get a job. I haven't had a job in a while. I did get a job, so why I want to put my content out for you, Geminis. I also want to live my life. Okay. The Ace of Wands here. You may not be in the swing of things. You have lost your inspiration, your creativity, your passion here. What's up, Geminis? Where's the passion? Where's the desire? Where's the will to create? Okay. This may be from a situation that has left you feeling very unstable, very defensive. Yeah. Give me a minute. A jet's coming over. I live in a very noisy area. during sun, and we have this thing in here in Florida called Sun and Fun Flying, and all these jets flying, and just too many, and all these airplanes flying, and they just make all kinds of noise. And I live like literally a hop and a skip away from the airport and the Sun and Fun Festival campground area. I think it was Friday night, they broke the sound barrier. The whole house shook. It was crazy. So if you do hear that, I will pause while it's happening, so you know that's what's going on behind me in a very noisy area right now. They should be flying out soon, I would think, but I don't know. Okay, like I said here, I feel like you are completely out of your passions, your desires, your creativity. You feel like there's no oomph for you to create something here. And this came from a very challenging situation where things might have fallen apart. Things aren't as stable as you wish they would be. The ground is stable. Like, I'm getting that your foundation is stable, but like something is unsettled. Something is unworked through. Something is slowly starting to crumble away within the mind's eye here. I don't know what that is. That's up to you. You have to look at that and understand it and evaluate that and figure out what that means for you. This is a general reading, so this is not necessarily one particular situation. This is any situation that you may be dealing with right now. But I think you're at a point where you need to make a choice. You need to make a decision. You need to look at a situation and decide whether it's worth putting the effort into, or I don't even know if it's about effort. I just think that it's time to make a choice here. And I think this has to do with something about a relationship, maybe. I don't even know. It doesn't have to be like a relationship with a person. This can just be something you're emotionally tied to, okay? And you're questioning if this situation is worth being tied to anymore. You know, like I said, this doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be something like it's starting from your creativity. So it's something that you were very passionate about, something that you were could you imagine like being in a war zone, you know what I'm saying, and like having that flying over your head all the time? Crazy, right? So either way, sorry, that just took me out of my brain for a minute and put me somewhere else. This has taken you out of your drive, your passion. Like, you're not sure if you're passionate about this situation anymore, if this situation, while it's stable, is worth it. You know, you're on defense about this. You know, you're like, you're very not really ready or wanting to process it, discuss it, look at it, understand it, because it's something that has left you like insecure, I feel, in a way. But it's time for you to deal with this. Okay, the Two of Wands, you know, it's time for you to look at it and stop ignoring it. Whatever it is, whatever that means to you, your job, your family, your friends, your lovers, your partners, your girlfriend, the school that you're trying to decide to go to, some classes that you may have started, whatever it is, whatever your passion was, whatever made you feel alive again, or alive is no longer that. Okay? And because of this, there's some insecurity. All right? I mean, the Three of Cups is about coming together and celebrating and feeling rejoicefulness and being in the company of others and having them celebrate with you. And maybe you're feeling alone. Maybe there's some loneliness here for you. I'm not 100% like, I just get this energy of, insecurity. I mean, like, you feel stable, but like you don't have the drive. Like, everything's mundane, and it's time for you to, you know, kind of look at it and recognize it and see what it is and understand that if you don't, you're going to be stuck in this low drive of energy, this like low dragging energy that you're experiencing. That's not the Six of Wands. It's not the Ace of Wands. These are reversed energies. So it's like you don't have the desire. You don't have the victory anymore. It's all okay. Everything's good, but is it good? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Something for you to examine. Let's see what else we got with these cards for you. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Gemini, Gemini. Yeah, I feel like there was a situation though that, like, while it didn't break you, it shook you, okay? Definitely made you feel very defensive and made you lack the fire energy, the passion, the desire, the creativity, the drive, okay? Left you defensive though. I can understand that. If it's something that took you out of this fire energy, you know, of course it's going to make you feel like that. We want to move from our drive. We want to move from our creativity, our passions, our desires. We don't want to be stuck in a situation where we're not celebrated, where we're not in the energy of celebration. Okay. Oof. Heavy energy here for you, Gemini. And you are here, Gemini. Under the two of Wands, which is, you know, about making a choice, making a decision. You know, what choices are you going to make? The Two of Wands, looking at what choice you can make. It's making a choice, making a decision. The Lovers is about your choices. Is about your decisions. If I was having a love reading here, I would definitely speak about this could possibly be a relationship with the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords, Three of Cups in reverse, third party situation possibly here, but I'm not getting into that. We're not doing that here. We're looking at this from an energetic level of self-improvement, of aligning with our higher selves and removing ourselves from the exterior, but looking at ourselves in the interior and what we need to process and move forward and how we need to look at ourselves. But there may have been a situation here where you experienced a love triangle that has left you kind of out of your, comfort zone, very defensive, very on edge, not able to create, not being very passionate, not being very, creative, and you're having to make a decision, do you move forward? Do you go on? Like, but we're not doing that, but that is something that is coming up here, okay? You have the Three of Cups again, and you have the Tower again, and the Two of Wands with the Lovers, okay? The Ace of Wands. And following in what we were saying here before, it's time to make a decision. It's time to stop thinking about what has shaken you, what has made you feel unstable, even though you are so stable. Like, it's not even like you're unstable, made you feel unstable, it's just taking you out of your being, okay, and made you feel like uncertain, as I've said before here, made you feel like you weren't being celebrated, making you feel like you weren't worth celebrating. Like, there's no passion to celebrate, there's no passion to come together and unite with the people we care about, or the people we love, and the people we enjoy, or the situation that we care about, or the situation that we enjoy, okay? The divine creation here, the divine creator coming in here and existing with or allowing the emotions to flow in a creative, passionate way. I feel like you're being very stifled in this energy. You're not able to creatively express your emotions. Like, you're bound to something that is from the past that has made you feel like you aren't worthy. But it's time to wake up to this. It's time to look at this. The judgment call here. It's time to make a choice. Are you going to sit in this energy and mope and be shit and feel like shit and not feel creative and not feel like you're worth something, and you, no matter what you're doing, you're worthy of it, and who you're around, you're worthy to be in their presence? Are you going to stand in your lover's power and understand that you have every choice and you can change your mind at any time and move forward, and everything that you do is the right choice? It doesn't matter what you choose to do as long as it's sitting within yourself. That's right here, the Judgment card, okay? What feels right to you is the right thing to do with these choices that you need to make, okay? Allowing somebody else or something else to dictate your creative existence, your creative expression, your desires, your passions, and how you... I just got this energy of, like, tigers, Leo energy. I just got, like, big cat energy, like Leo energy. If you know a Leo energy, they're just... I don't know how to explain that. Like, that's what the Six of Wands is, the Ace of Wands. This is fire energy that you guys just don't have right now. And it's because of situation that made you feel like you weren't worth celebrating, that you weren't worth being held in your passions, okay? And it may be something that you're doing to yourself. Maybe it's not something that somebody else did to you. It's possibility that it's something that you're doing to yourself here, and you really need to look at that and examine it and try to understand that within yourself, okay? Fire energy, ladies. What does fire energy mean to you? Think about, when you think about fire energy, your characters that represent fire, your people that are fire energy around you, okay? Your Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, think about what energetic beings they are and embody that you're out of that. You're not feeling it. You just ain't feeling it, babes. What is that about? Like, you have to look at this and understand that more than anything here, I don't want to say and don't want to be like this, but like a lot of this energy does stem from a relationship, does stem from like a coming together, the Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords. A lot of this energy may be reflective of a relationship that left you feeling like just not, Nine of Cups, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Emotions, okay? Two of Cups. Right? Three of Cups, Three of Cups. Lots of emotions here, Geminis. But this may be a three-party situation that left you feeling like you weren't good enough and not worth celebrating and not worth being in, your being, and left you feeling like out in the cold, and made you feel like you weren't desired, and you weren't the king or queen of the castle, and the passion, and they made you feel like you weren't passionate enough. Okay, but this, that could be a situation here. But like I said, this is not for everybody. That story is not for everybody. Some people don't have that situation. Some people are just dealing with this within themselves. They feel, you may feel very stable, but you may feel like you just don't have the drive anymore. And you need to look at that and decide whether or not you feel worthy. It's up to you to feel worthy enough to, feel that. It's within yourself. Do you deserve to feel passionate, to feel creative, to feel the drive here? As we move from Aries season into Taurus season, you're going to be triggered to look at these things. What is my worth? What is my value here as a being on this earth? What can I create? Creative energy, Taurus, Venus energy. Okay, we're moving from this drive and this willpower energy into a more creative, sensual energy too. So we're going to be asked to look at this as we move forward, all right? And I think this is a really good time for you to look at that. What makes you feel that you don't have it within you to be passionate, to be creative, to almost lust, to tap into that fire energy, which is your solar plexus, confidence, okay? Where are you lacking the confidence to be passionate, to be in your desires? So, in this particular situation down here, you got a lot of cups energy, okay? You have a King of Cups, Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups, Two of Cups. Lots of cups here in the bottom row. And this is about your emotions, whether you want to deal with them or not, whether you want to see them or not. And I think here for you, Gemini, this is, what emotionally sparks your fire, okay? What emotionally drives you wild, okay? These are things that you need to look at. Like, what is the feminine in you craving to devour? What is the masculine in you craving to devour in a passionate, creative way? I mean, you know, I think that you're very often tied to your thoughts, and you're very often wanting to know the specifics of every detail to make it a reality here. And I think that often takes you out of fire energy, water energy. Being too analytical renders you passionless. And it's time for you to look at that. It's time for you to explore that. It's time for you to consider it. The Page of Wands is not necessarily about taking action, but more on the lines of considering this situation, considering the information that I've given you today. Not, you know, I mean, you if you're ready to make the choice and make the decision to move forward, make the choice, make the decision to move forward, the Two of Cups and the Lovers, make that choice, decide your choices, what you're going to do to go forward, okay? But it's just a good time to sit back and examine this information, examine why you feel this way, okay? Examine what drives you emotionally to devour. And I know that like emotionally devouring something sounds so like weird, but it's like, when was the last time, Gemini, that you were just like, just felt it in every inch of your body, in every molecule of your being, that drive, that desire, that passion, that longing to create, to exist in fire energy, emotionally developed in a situation, head over heels, just ugh, you know what I'm saying? When was that? Like, it's a really good time for you to look at that, because I think right now in your lives, Gemini, you are very stable. You don't have anything to worry about. But because you're so focused on this stability and so defensive around your emotions and so defensive around, you know, the past and how it affected you now, you're unable to really get into that energy. And I think it's a beautiful time to look at that. Beautiful time. Okay. Going into Taurus season, we'll be leaving Aries season soon. 420 starts. 420 starts Taurus season, babies. I do that and brag because I'm a Taurus, but this is a very sensual time of the year. Okay. Tauruses are the most sensual sign of the zodiac. So we feel everything with our senses. We smell, we taste, we touch. You know, this is a really good time to feel, smell, taste, touch, embody the senses. The emotional senses are part of this. Like, what does it feel like to devour? What does it feel like to create? What does it feel like? Okay, to explore this. You're stable. You don't really need the stability that you're after. You know, I feel like in the beginning of the year where you're so focused on your money and you're so focused on your drive, I think you've gotten there. I think you've gotten to that stable place, and it's now time to actually look within, and you can combine the last parts of Aries season into the new parts of Taurus season to find your creative sexual drive, almost, in a way. And I don't even mean sexual, just like the creative desires that are emotionally within you. Like, what are you know what I'm saying to you there? Like, I know I've said like 100 times, so I'm going to move on, but it's a really good time to look at that energy and see what that means to you. All right, so I'm going to pull a few cards here from the Mischievous Royal Court cards and see what energies are coming up for you in this deck. Okay, they may or may not go in with those cards. This is just a little deck that I like to use occasionally. It can be a little, you'll see, to the point about things, but somebody just needs to get their hair did. First of all, explore that, understand that. Go get your hair done. It's a good time to get your hair done right now. Stop licking your own wounds. By that, it's kind of like stop the Five of Cups. Stop. Stop licking your own wounds. You know, you keep poking at them and keep putting your dirty old tongue on that shit. Ain't nothing gonna heal. You know what I mean? Like, the human mouth is like the dirtiest thing, right? So, like, quit licking your own wounds, really. I say go get your hair done if you're thinking about getting a haircut, something like that, or, you know, just doing some self-care is really important for you right now. Change it up a little, do something different, get some plaits, get some braids, whatever, do something different with your hair. Good energy is coming in there right now. Now we got birds of a feather flock together. Okay, you're around people that aren't inspired, aren't driven, aren't goal-oriented, aren't passionate, aren't ready to devour things. Such a word, devour. Okay, you're going to be in that energy, you know, birds of a feather flock together. You want to be around depressed people, be around depressed people. You're going to be depressed. If you want to be around people that aren't inspiring, aren't goal-oriented, aren't living through their passions, aren't, you know, attached to what drives them emotionally, what they're connected, people who are disconnected from their emotions, you're going to be like that. Find your tribe here. Find the people that you gravitate towards that, you know, are like you. Birds of a feather flock together. Like, you are the company you keep. Do you want to be those people, or do you want to be higher vibrations? Okay, keep that in mind here as you go through the next month. Okay, I feel like there's a sacrifice that you need to make here, whatever that means to you. You may need to give something up, let something go that is not serving you, that is not in your highest alignment here for you. There's something to purge, to get rid of, and it's going to be painful, and it's going to hurt. It's not going to it's not going to be an easy task, okay? But in the long run, it's going to be worth it, okay? You know, it's going to help us grow. It's going to help us be better people here. There's definitely a sacrifice that you need to make within yourself of something that you've cultivated and grown, okay? As you move forward here. I do get some heartache here. You know, you do have the Three of Swords up here, and like this picture is just somebody has taken your heart or removed your heart. There's that kind of energy here. You may be experiencing some heartache. That kind of goes with that little side story that I was speaking of in here about like Three's a company thing. Three's a company. Three's, you know, three, damn it, third party. Okay, but maybe what you were nurturing and that you were growing and you were bringing into existence that you're going to have to let go of here and you're going to have to sacrifice is something that you really cared about, that you held dear to your heart. But know that things are not as they seem. Okay? Letting go of something doesn't mean that it doesn't exist. It just means that we're not carrying it around anymore. We're not allowing it to weigh on our shoulders. Okay? We're letting go of the energetic vibration. You don't have to let go of the person, the thing that you have been nurturing. You just have to let go of the energy around the situation. And the masks here are just saying that things are not as they seem. Things are not how you are perceiving them to be. In whatever given situation this is, okay? You are not depleted of creativity and drive and the desire to emotionally devour the most fulfilling thing in your life, okay? It is there. You have to find it within yourself. Okay, do some self-care, get your hair done, your nails did, your toes did, you know. Taurus season coming up, self-care 101, babies. Yeah, go out there and make sure you do some self-care in the next month until I come back with you. Check in a couple weeks, leave some comments down below of how it's going for you, and you know, that's it. And I will be with you in about a month. I hope you liked my content. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, a like, subscribe, share with another Gemini. Make sure you check out your sun, moon, and rising. If you are a water sign and you have water sign in your chart, sun, moon, or rising, or Venus, even if you're Venus, checking out your Venus signs, which will be your love, your relationships. The water signs will come out next week, so be patient with that. All right, Geminis, I love you very much. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, bye, guys.